Assalamualaikum to Madam. Today, our group will be presenting on how to create a simple budget, which is an important skill for managing our personal finances, especially as a student. Budgeting helps us understand on how we spend our money, control our expenses, and achieve our financial goals. There are several steps, and I will be present on the first step, which is determining your income. For the first step, determine your income. We need to identify how much money we receive each month. In a teacher-centered approach, the teacher is the main sources of knowledge. Similarly, in budgeting, we ourselves are the main sources of information about our income. This means we must calculate and be aware of all our sources of income. On the other hand, the student-centered approach emphasizes active participation. In the same way, we need to take an active role in managing our finance by identifying and recording our income such as allowance, part-time jobs, or any side incomes. This step is very important because it forms the foundation for planning our expenses and saving effectively.
Now that you know exactly how much money you have coming in, and it's time to move on to step 2, which is creating a list of your monthly expenses. And this is where we track where your money actually goes and start by writing down everything you spend money on a typical month. And don't just guess. Instead, look at your bank statements. And the goal here is to categorize your spending into groups like housing, transportation, food, and utilities. And the magic of this step is that it gives you clarity, and by breaking down your spending into categories, you can easily see where your money is flowing, and this makes it much easier to plan for the future and spot areas where you might be overspending. And that's all for step 2.
Now let's move on to step 3, which is differentiating between needs and wants. Needs are things that are essential for our daily life, such as food, housing, transportation, and paying bills. On the other hand, wants are things we would like to have but can live without, such as new clothes, expensive drinks, or the latest gadgets. To make this easier, we can use a budget spreadsheet. A budget spreadsheet is a simple table where we record our monthly income, expenses, and savings. It helps us to where our money is going and makes it easier to identify which expenses are needs by which are wants. By prioritizing our needs first and reducing unnecessary spending on wants, we can save more money, stay within our budgets, and achieve our financial goals more effectively.
Now let's move on to the step 4, set saving goal. Let me ask you something. When you receive your allowance or salary, do you save first or do you spend first? Many of us spend our money without realizing how quickly it disappears. That's why setting saving goals is so important. A simple way to start by saving 10% until 20% of your monthly income. Instead of saving whatever is left at the end of the month, try saving first and then use the remaining money for expenses. And also, it's helpful to have specific goals such as emergency fund, your education, trip, or something you have always wanted to buy. Remember, it's not about saving a large amount, it's about being consistent. Even a small saving can grow over time. So, start saving today, stay consistent, and let your saving help you build a better financial in the future.
And the last step, track and adjust your budget. Once you're done with your budget, don't just leave it. Review your spending regularly, weekly or monthly, to make sure you're staying on track. If you overspend in one area, adjust another. A budget isn't fixed, it's flexible. The goal is to stay in control and keep working towards your saving goal. And that's a wrap for the 5 steps to create a simple budget. Remember, planning your money is not about restriction, it's about giving every ringgit a purpose. Start small and stay consistent, and your future self will thank you. Good luck and happy budgeting!